All right, Jason here from newtonswave.com, and welcome to part 2 of how to make money trading using sine waves. It's really easy because trading is a science. But look, let me get straight into this. You need to know, first of all, that there's two components when you're trading. There are the candlestick price pattern, and there is Newton's wave. Basically, the candlesticks are just a shadow. You shouldn't analyze or trade them. Not many people know that. And the thing that you should trade is called Newton's wave. Why? Because it's an electromagnetic sine wave. It predicts and dictates price movement. Okay, so now we know that, and you've got Newton's wave. How can you make money trading? Well, here's a historical example here of LRC. Now you'll notice that there's two peaks. There's one here. So let me just make that white so you can see it a bit better. There we go. So let me just do that again. Okay, so you've got this thing here. There you go. There's peak 1 and there's peak 2. All right, so in this historical example, I basically want to show you how easy it is to count the peaks of Newton's wave, which, as I said, is responsible for price movement, to get your entry and exit points. Okay, so basically you'll notice that Newton's wave has got peaks. So let's put these peaks on here. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then, very interestingly, as I explained in part 1, Newton's wave, everything on there is divisible by 3. So basically it goes 6 up and 6 down, or 3 up and 3 down, right? Or 12 up and 12 down. So everything's divisible by 3 depending what time frame you're in. So from a peak to the bottom, or from the bottom to the top, or bottom to bottom, or top to top, as I said, everything's divisible by 3. So counting 6 peaks down, I now know that that is the halfway point. I know that it's actually bottomed out there. So let's put the new count in now from the bottom of number 6 of Newton's wave. Let's get another count in. So we're counting the peaks up again. So actually, before I do that, that actually would be my entry point right there. Okay, right here is where I enter. So I don't need to look at the price to know when to enter the price. I use the peaks on Newton's wave. Newton's wave is basically the clock face and the clock hands. So that would be my entry point. So let's see what would have happened, right, if I had entered here and then counted the peaks up. Right, so let's do this. So we would have got peak 1, peak 2, peak 3, peak 4, peak 5, and then we would have had peak 6, and that's where I would have exited the trade. Right there, that would be my exit point right there. Look at that. So let me just put that on front there so you can see, and just put that across, bring it to the front a bit. There you go. In fact, if I make that red, you'll probably be able to see it a bit clearer. There we go. So look at that. Now I would have entered here. I'll make this line a bit bigger so you can see it. But although trading is a science, it's not that complicated once you know how, because everything is based on circles. So let me bring the circle in now. So there you go. Everything is one giant circle. Now let me bring the sine waves in. Sine waves are basically, it's all based on a sine wave. The whole price movement is based on a sine wave, hence Newton's wave. But Newton's wave is the daddy. These are like the babies. And so you'll notice here on this sine wave, right, you've got 1 peak, 2 peaks, 3 peaks, 4 peaks. Because when a circle rotates, right, as it rotates, so as the circle basically goes from one point all the way around, it basically does a whole movement of 360 degrees. But in reality, that 360 degrees is split into 4 parts. And so everything goes in 3s and 4s, right? So Newton's wave here, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, which basically means it's done a revolution. And in that wave, on Newton's wave, you can see there we counted from the top 1 down to 6. That got us to our halfway point. We know it's bottomed out now. We can put our money on, and then we just wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And interestingly, this example that I'm showing you would have earned you 38,000% gain. So putting that in context, right, if you'd have put £1,000 on there, you'd have made, right, $360,000 from just £1,000 investment. That is how powerful, right, trading sine waves is. It's completely accurate. You just can't fault it. As I said, trading is a science. You can either trade blind, you can watch all those YouTube videos, you can watch these brokers from Wall Street who've been like, oh, I've been brokers for 20 years and I got 100 million subscribers in 1 year. I'm going to show you how to make 500 quid a day. Look, maybe they can, maybe they can't. But I'm telling you, it isn't based on Newton's wave. It'll be based on price movement, or if we've been trading the euro against the dollar, all that. It's really, really simple. There's a force behind everything, right? There's radio waves, there's sound waves, there's gamma waves. Behind the price movement, there's something called sine waves. If you tap into those sine waves, you get the frequency right, you can then ride the wave from the bottom to the top, and if you're going short, from the top to the bottom. It's as simple as that. And so that basically is the end of part 2. I just wanted to show you basically a really simple video of how sine waves can help you make money, and in this case a lot of money. So part 3, I'm going to go into a bit of a deeper dive, showing you how to do setups live, stuff like that. But listen, thank you very much for taking the time to watch this video today. I wish you the best of success with your trading. You take care. My name's Jason from newtonswave.com. See you soon.